The other speaker I'm about to call to the microphone will tell you that when him look to the east and when him look to the west, he sees that there needs to be a proper housing solution for the masses in this country and not just a few political activists. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades all, help me welcome to the microphone Senator Professor Floyd.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, Comrade General Secretary and Comrade Candidates, Comrade Warriors and Foot Soldiers of the People's National Party, the word is love. Comrades have traveled all the way from Kingston and come into St. Elizabeth, through Junction, through Southfield, and into Black River. And when I come in Black River Square, and I look to the east, and I look to the west, I look to the north, and I look to the south, and PNP River come down bank to bank.
Turn up the thing, turn up the thing, turn up the thing, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. If you want things to really get nice, nobody time to make it.
And I want to tell Jamaica that tonight I come in to expect to see Black River, but when I come in at the square, it's a Range River that I encounter in a St. Elizabeth. And I sending a warning and a signal to the labor rights to let them know that St. Elizabeth are go nice again because the people of St. Elizabeth say a Marky G and PNP time again. Comrades, as I stand here tonight, I am a perfect example of the mission and vision of Marky G and the People's National Party. In 1989, I got what many would regard as a fatal blow in life, in that I got blind through glaucoma. And many individuals thought that that was the end of my life. But as a true socialist, my mother instilled in me the value and importance of education. And so when blindness came, I packed my Dulcimina and went to Kingston, got my education at my co-evening college, went to the University of the West Indies, completed a first degree, then I completed my master's and completed a PhD, and now I'm a professor at the University of the West Indies. And my leader called me and him said, Floyd, you know that I don't want to only have one Floyd Morris in Jamaica, because persons with disabilities are talented and I am about to unlock their potential, and we're going to set up a national disability fund to make sure that persons with disabilities can live out their dreams. And as a man who grew up with persons with disabilities, Marky G, whose father, Sir John Golding, was a pioneer in advocating for persons with disabilities. And that's why I have to work with my leader, because we are going to transform Jamaica and make it better for people living with disabilities across this country. And so we say to persons with disabilities, help is on the way, because we are going to make sure that you have access to education through the National Disability Fund. We are going to make sure that you are able to gain access to modern assistive technology so that you can go to school and that you can get gainful employment. And we say we are going to improve sidewalks all across this country to make sure that wheelchair users can move around the communities in ease and style and fashion, because we say we must empower people with disabilities in Jamaica. Housing. And I heard Mr. Uncertified saying that he might go build 60,000 houses in the next term. But I want to ask Mr. Uncertified tonight, what happened to the 70,000 houses that you promised to deliver to the Jamaican people? I want you to listen to me, because everything Mr. Uncertified say, you know, say I'm not credible. Because I look back on the archives before I came here. And in 2023, him say that NHT was going to build 43,000 houses out of the 70. And him say that they were in an advanced state of building 35,000. And them are going to figure out how NHT are going to get the next 8,000. And him say that HAJ was going to build 15,000 of those houses. When me add up 43 and 15,000 of 58,000 that me get, it not reach the 70,000 yet. And then me look at me see this here. Him said that NHT I go build 19,000. And him say HAJ I go build 4,000. When me add that up at 23,000. But when you look on the data from Mr. Uncertified in Power from 2016, them just reached 21,000 houses. Look on the data as published by the National Housing Trust. And you will see, say, on a live Friday, I tell you. And I want to say to Mr. Uncertified that you are not credible and you can't come back again, come fool the Jamaican people to say that you're going to build 60 more thousand houses. And I have to put my trust in a man, in a leader, who every time he put up his statutory declaration, he has been certified. That means, said the man, credible. And so when Marky G tell me, say, that him go and build 50,000 houses, me have to believe him. And when him said to us that those 50,000 houses that we are going to build, you're not going to pay for the land portion of that housing cost, So what that means is that when you have a house which costs $14 million, when we build it and it come out less than $10 million, that means right away you have equity of over $4 million. That is what the Marky G housing plan is coming for the people of Jamaica. And when I look at the track record of Mr. Certified, I have to believe him, because him say that he going to stop the annual extraction of the $11.4 billion from the NHT. And him going to make sure that out of that $11.4 billion, him set up the young people fund, where young people are going to get $500,000. $500,000 we are going to give young people so that they can pay for the deposit of their houses. And then Marky G say, we are going to roll out the Porsche. We are going to tear down zinc fences. We are going to build up those communities with concrete walls and chain link fences. We're going to improve the sidewalks and all those Operation Pride schemes that have not been completed. We're going to complete all of them and make sure that people get the title for the land where them occupy in them communities. And I want to say, as I close, that Southeast St. Elizabeth look forward to a minimum of 500 of those affordable houses. I say to Northeast, look forward to a minimum of those affordable houses under the Marky G plan. I say to Southwest, look forward to at least 500 of those affordable houses under the Marky G plan. And I'm saying to the people of Northwest St. Elizabeth, look out, because I am coming tomorrow with your candidate to look at the spot where we are going to be building those 500 houses, the first to be built in Northwest St. Elizabeth in 66 years, because the last time Northwest St. Elizabeth get a housing development was under Norman Manley and the People's National Party. The word is love, comrade. God bless you. Love.